Now you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
Let's do it. What's happening, everybody? It is hump day. How's everybody doing? Take a break from the humping, and let's talk about some stuff. Let's talk about some. It's been kind of a slow news day, but hey, we got a couple reviews. It is Wednesday, so we got some reviews that are going to be talking about over here, and then some stuff over here. Oh man, never a dull moment when it comes to this stuff, anyways. But hey, how are you guys? Everybody out there? It is June 15th. Make sure you smash that like, thumbs up, share the stream. Do that too. If you want to share the stream, go for it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm doing this stuff. And then, of course, we got all the sock meds that are, all that stuff is like pretty much, it's down below. And, of course, the film Junkee closet. Everything's all going there. That's right. Still got the stash going there, accuracy. I see ya. Hey, what in the fuck? Apparently from Mr. Yusuf right here. What's going on, Ryan? Got a new member right here. Thank you, Lisa Jackson, for joining in. Okay, it definitely will be interesting. It always is. It always is. So, thank you guys for welcoming the show. Hi, Steph. How's it going? We got, of course, Kat here, too. And then, yeah. Hi. How's it going? All right, everyone. Okay, well, I appreciate that, Lisa. I do. I really do. You know, it helps out the pirate ship. It definitely does. You know, congrats. Zed's giving you congrats, so good. Hello. And then we got Jose right here. Yo, what up? Wednesday, let's commence with all the humping. Yeah, let's relax there, right? Yeah, humping in the dungeon. Is that what's going on there, Jose? Hey, what's going on? Selena, we got Fear Jason. Hoy, hoy to the other Jason as well. What is up? All right. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Selena, I think I already said hi to you. Let's see, Mr. Eric and Blake. Yeah, I know. I'm wondering if that's going to be the case. Is the Father's Day weekend going to help get it almost across the $1 billion? It might. It definitely might. Howdy, howdy. Who knows? Music Man, what's up? We got Tony, of course. Yes, we talked about that yesterday about Neil Blomkamp. I actually asked. I was like, hey, is Tony Movie Chappie D9 Neil Blomkamp fan? Is he out there? But I don't think you were here. How dare you, sir? Yo, what's going on, Legend? We got JD McRae right here, too. Who else we got? Hi. Bringing back Tomahawk. There. Hello, darling. Yeah, you and your hashtag. How it's funny. All right, Mr. Eric Patterson, how you doing? Cool. How dare you call them a guy? Just kidding. You know, it's just, I think for the most part, yes. For the most part, yes. I've always said I've wanted to interview Ezra. I think Ezra and I would get along greatly. Goofy. He's a goofy person. So, yeah. I think it's just, there's a lot of things, and I keep on telling you guys that, you know, be patient when it comes to the information that's out there. But, of course, now with what's, you know, just as much as I just want to talk about, you know, movie stuff, then I was like, you know, getting sent things. I'm just kind of going, all right, well, I guess I should talk about the fact of what the main topic's going to be about on tonight's show. But, yeah, and some other things, too, we'll talk about. But, yeah, it's just, man, tell you what. Jam, what's up? And then, of course, we got Miss Rosemary right here. Good to see you. Who else we got? Anybody seen? Well, I mean, I think some people have seen Ezra for sure. So, you know, there is that. Who else we got? Who's joining the? Let's see. Jack Theory, and please do not call this homophobic. The fact that this guy is a part of the won't want to be canceled by. Okay. See, I mean, there's like I said, there's multiple different sides to when it comes to all this, and you know, Mr. Revet, you know, I mean, I could see what you're saying right there, but. You know, there's just a lot of information that's just not out there quite yet. So, you know, it's been kind of interesting. What's going on, D-Ball? Good to see you. It's been kind of interesting talking about this whole situation, knowing a little bit more. Obviously, oh, that's cool. Sorry, my TV screen was showing a cool image right there. I always have my TV on that just has, because I have my Google Chromecast, and it just displays like really cool wallpaper, and like the one that came up where it was like, oh man, Inception like. But yeah, we'll talk about all this. We'll talk about of course, you know, Ezra Miller, the Instagram, more things that have come about. Not too much more. I mean, Monday's show, I gave the biggest update, the update that pretty much was happening. And again, I will plug Enosh, Poindexter Lounge. I'll point to you guys to his stream. The link is provided down below. If you want to see his interview with somebody who was part of that whole mess, who basically helped spread some lies when it came to Ezra. So check that out. Listen to that. See what you have to feel. You know, I'm not here to tell you everything about this. Who you got? Come on. Osmondius. Do you not know I'm a Giants fan? Naturally, I'm going for the Angels. Angels. I'm going for the Angels, of course. Especially since the fucking Giants lost today after, you know, sweeping the Dodgers. That's right. After sweeping the Dodgers. That's right. Dodger fans. So naturally, I'm going for the Angels. Going for the Angels. It's just the way it is. Yeah, let's keep it. Let's not start arguing and stuff here, guys. What's going on, Tehran? Good to see you. Good to see you. So, anyways, yeah, a lot to talk about. And for a minute there, I was like, man, should I even do a show? Because it just doesn't seem like it. But then I was like, and then all of a sudden I kept getting, sent messages about, the Ezra Miller Instagram and everything. So, and I went, okay. I was, for a moment, the main topic was going to be the Ryan Gosling Ken picture. It really was. At one point, I was like, because I just don't know what this fucking movie is. This Barbie movie's got me so like, what? So it was, but then I was like, man, there's really not much else that happened today. I mean, of course, thankfully, we got these two series that are happening right now. And I tell you what, when it comes to Obi-Wan, man, and then, Miss Marvel has been impressing me. So, we'll see what happens. So it's okay. Let's see. You think the bigger question is what happened to Ezra to make them go down such a path? They were once a child actor and was talked about it. Yeah. See, you're asking the tough questions there, Lisa, and that's the thing about Hollywood when it comes to child actors. And sometimes when things get sent down a path, it kind of makes you wonder. So, yes, indeed, I get what you're saying right there. All right. Without further ado, let's get to the tweets and see what happened in the Twitter world, huh? All right, do I have it right from the beginning? We're good. Okay, we got that. We got this. All right, here we go. Let's fly, Mr. Fear Jason. Putting my face again on Mr. Rooster right here. That's right. So I think the mustache is a little bit more predominant on this one, so good job. Yeah. Like I said, mustache continues to live on my upper lip until Top Gun Maverick makes $1 billion. That's right. Trying to push it with my mustache, if I can. Yeah, we'll see. And Netflix Geeked right here posted this scene right here. When we see Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man, like I think it's pretty much one of the first times we see him as Spider-Man in the movie. I mean, it's why he's the best, I mean, this scene right here, there's issues when it comes to the Amazing Spider-Man movies, but man, I tell you what, when it comes to this scene right here, and yeah, freaking Twitter sucks. I tell you what, they do a really good job. I mean, Andrew Garfield is my favorite Spider-Man, so I do like the fact, just the way that he talks and just the way a lot of things,
That I developed myself. I don't think you really want to know.
Come on, let me go.
This scene is pretty cool, though.
Get off, man.
Yeah, come on. It's good stuff. And Hidao and Michael Bay, what is happening here? What kind of collaboration is this? I am curious. Okay, so saw this and went, what are these two brewing up right here? It's going to be something pretty explosive, I imagine. So, yeah, like that. And then, you know what, guys? You know what's funny about this tweet? I'll shit you not. This tweet right here, because, I hadn't really said too much about, I mean, obviously on yesterday's show, we talked about, of course, Man of Steel 9 years. And, which is crazy to think that it's almost been a decade since Man of Steel came out. But, I tried so hard. For some reason, like, when I was trying to post this clip on Twitter, I had such a struggle because it kept saying it wasn't compatible. It took me to post it like 6 or 7 times before it actually got up there. And yes, the first flight of Man of Steel is the best scene in the movie, first off. And it's one of the all-time best comic book movie scenes right here. So that's right. Man of Steel, 9 years. And then, of course, Henry Cavill, Superman. Make sure you use that hashtag. And, I noticed that Restore the Snyderverse was trending a little bit. And I'm just trying to, again, I can't emphasize this enough. Okay? Restore the Snyderverse, guess what? It starts with the Ayer cut. It starts, well, I wouldn't say that it starts with the Ayer cut. I mean, there is something funny. I mean, even though, I'm talking about Ezra Miller and The Flash. I mean, if anything, The Flash, and I know there's some people that don't, appreciate this. A good part of the fandom probably doesn't. But I know you guys do, because most of you are set to, watch the Flash movie. But, the Flash movie is essentially holding on to the Snyderverse a little bit more. No Flash movie. That's why when people say dump the flush, hashtag destroy the flush, I think that's what it was. Some of those people, the people that are saying that, which are people who want to restore the Snyderverse, guess what's holding on to the Snyderverse? The Flash movie. Yeah. I don't know if you guys realize that, but remnants of the Snyderverse are very much in and preserved in the Flash movie. And these guys are using the hashtag destroy the flush. Because, so creative. Flash flush. Oh, my God. Yes, we're so creative. But, I mean, I'm just saying that, you want to restore the Snyderverse, guess what? The Flash is actually helping hold on to that. And I don't see why some of these guys don't realize that. But at the same time, what also helps, a somewhat restoration of the Snyderverse is having Henry Cavill come back as Superman. So that's why I keep on saying, if you're going to use the hashtag restore the Snyderverse, release the Ayer cut and hashtag Henry Cavill Superman, because we know with everything on the whole shakeup that's happening at Warner Brothers Discovery, we know that there's a consideration of, do we just reboot the whole thing after next year and just get a whole new Superman, a whole new everything, whole new Flash, all this, or do we keep Henry Cavill because he is now very much a name, he's got value, do we bring him back? And guess what? If they do that, that also holds on to the Snyderverse as well. The people that just want, fuck the Flash movie, it's like, it's just weird because it's still holding on to the Snyderverse. It really is. But try to explain that to these guys. Well, that's not going to work. Anyways, that scene is absolutely fantastic. Even Harry Lennox talked about the Man of Steel 9-year anniversary yesterday. I mean, like I said, and we've heard that there could possibly be a Martian Manhunter presence in the Flash movie as well. Do we remember that? Anybody remember that too? That there's a possibility that we might see a presence. I don't know if it's going to be actually Harry Lennox himself. Maybe it could just be something. All I know is from what I've heard and from people, specifically one person, is the fact that the Flash it's more multiverse than Multiverse of Madness. All right? It is. So I would not be surprised if there is a Martian Manhunter presence in the Flash 2, which also preserves the Snyderverse. Okay? And you better believe that if there is, and when the Flash movie comes out, Harry Lennox is going to fucking support it. Just like he's supporting the fact that, hey, General Swanwick, 9 years, Man of Steel, this scene right here, which is absolutely fantastic, everything about it. Sorry, just ranting off a little bit because when I see, and at the same time, I do get it with all the Ezra Miller things, which it's like, oh, Jesus Christ, everybody's realizing what's going on with that. But at the same time, I'm just kind of going like, oh, I'm telling you. As much as like I get why people are going, I don't want this movie, I don't want, because it's supposedly going to wipe out the Snyderverse. Not in my eyes. From what I had with conversations, it very much does not wipe out the Snyderverse. It preserves the Snyderverse. That's the thing. And I'm just saying. So, anyways, Harry Lennox, would love to talk to this man again. I'm telling you, I was so nervous before talking to Harry Lennox, before Harry Lennox came on, and he ended up being, of course, a gentle giant of a man. He's just, because he's so intimidating. He plays intimidating characters. So when I did a pre-interview last year before Zack Snyder's Justice League came out, man, I was pretty damn nervous, but man, he ended up being just great right there, just absolutely fantastic. And I love the interview that Scott did at JusticeCon, so great. So make sure you guys check all that out. And rest in peace, Nobody cares. But finally, guys, Microsoft's Internet Explorer is officially dead. That's right. No more. No more Internet Explorer. You don't have to worry about that damn lowercase e that has a ring around it. Nobody uses it. Everybody uses Chrome, or people use Firefox more, which is weird. Of course, people who use Safari if you're using Apple products. But yeah, no more Internet Explorer. Okay. And then yes, guys, the word musical just keeps on showing up over and over and over and over again. And the next Looney Tunes movie will be a musical. That's right. And before, you always got to make sure, is this the right discussing films? Yes, it is. It's not the fake discussing films. So yes, the next Looney Tunes movie is also going to be a musical. The next episode of The Boys is going to have a musical element in it as well. I mean, I'm telling you, anybody who's still going, what the fuck, when it comes to Joker 2 being a musical, you're just not thinking outside the box. But if it's not for you, it's not for you. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. And see, like I said right here in this tweet, Restore the Snyderverse is trending. So and I totally just brain farted because I hadn't had my coffee yet. I tweeted this early this morning, so I forgot to put let's not forget. And yes, like I said, hashtag release the Ayer cut, hashtag Henry Cavill Superman. Okay? Do that. Yeah, but of course I cheesed up that fucking tweet. And then look at this. Of course, we have Jamie Campbell right here, Jamie Campbell Bower, who is getting full-on prosthetics and makeup for the Vecna. Man, seems like a struggle. I mean, to do all this, it's crazy, but what a fucking... I mean, he's going down as one of the great... He's going to be going down as one of the scariest fucking villains, though, and I can't wait to see the conclusion of Season 4. And see, again, look at this. First look at Emma Thompson as Miss Trunchbull in Netflix's Matilda the Musical. Jesus Christ, how many musicals are coming out? I don't know. It's insane. Absolutely insane. And then there's the absolutely adorable Karen Fukuhara right here from The Boys. Posting a cool little image right there. I like the angle and everything. It looks pretty good. Can't wait to see more. This person right here, they made a funny little observation. One of the funniest things about the new Jurassic World is that Chris Pratt's character now just does this to every single dinosaur. And yes, I mentioned this in my spoiler review of Jurassic World Dominion. I'm like, why is Owen Grady all of a sudden doing the fucking, the raptor thing to all the dinosaurs? And not to mention, other characters did it too. Maisie and Dr. Grant also did it. I was going, what the fuck is happening here? That was like the thing that he did with the raptors, specifically Blue. But then all of a sudden it was like, all right, we're just going to have you do that with all the dinosaurs. Any dinosaur you come across, just put your fucking hand out. And then we're going to have some of the other characters do it too. Telling you, Jurassic World Dominion, they fucking dropped the goddamn ball on this goddamn thing. Ugh. Anyways, Black Canary update from Journey Smollett. She said this right here. Here's the quote. Screen Rant posted this. I feel like we've only touched the surface with Black Canary, and she's one of the dopest martial artists in the DC universe. Not too much there. Not too much there. She's just commenting on the character. Let's see. I'm just incredibly excited about a number of things that I can't talk about. I mean, I'm excited. That's what I can say. I'm excited about getting to explore a lot. I feel like we've only touched the surface, blah, blah, blah. She's one of the, yes. That is something that is real. That is a real challenge in my head, and that I'm just excited for the possibility of being able to explore deeper and further and wider and greater. See, we're all kind of worried. We're all kind of worried about the Black Canary movie not being axed, because obviously we know what's going on when it comes to Warner Brothers Discovery and Dave Zaslav trying to cut costs, spending, all that stuff. I don't think it'd be a good idea to cut this one. I don't know. I think they could actually do something with this. I think a lot of us want to see Black Canary and see her play Black Canary again, especially after, we saw that video of her doing some squats. But that's besides the point. But yeah, there's a lot of things that are like up in the air right now, and she's being positive, but we haven't heard anything. I mean, we've heard that, yes, it seems like it's still there. It hasn't been axed yet. So hopefully we don't get that headline or that the news that Warner Brothers Discovery decides to axe the Black Canary movie or series or whatever the hell. Apparently she's also supposed to show up in maybe Batgirl. I don't know. It's all fucking so much up in the air, man. I tell you, it's all crazy. It's all freaking crazy. Oh, yes, we'll be talking about that, of course. And Los Angeles, look at this. They released this new poster right here. This, I hate that it's on a Tuesday. I wish it was on a Saturday, but, you know, what can you do? But the Taylor Hawkins tribute concert that's happening, which I'm going to try to get tickets for. They released the new poster showing all the different artists that are going to be here. And holy shit, look at the names that we got right there, you know. A lot of people showing up. Alanis Morissette, of course, you know, because Taylor Hawkins was Alanis Morissette's drummer, road drummer, not the album drummer, but the road drummer before he left to go to Foo Fighters. Miley Cyrus, Josh Homme, man, Joan Jett, Gene Simmons, Wolfgang Van Halen, you know, and then of course Chevy Metal, which was his band, are also going to be there too, and you better believe that the Foo will be there as well. Roger Taylor, I mean, it's going to be something pretty damn special, so got to get tickets for that. And I guess pre-sales are tomorrow, and they officially go on sale on Friday. So anybody who's wanting to go see that, definitely get tickets. Sam Jackson. Apparently Sam Jackson's over, you know, playing out. He's at the age where he goes, you know what? I've done my super big-time acting movies. Now I just want to be in these big, huge movies and show up and be the cool characters. Sam Jackson recently said in an interview, he said, I'm not doing statue-chasing movies, you know? If you do this movie, you will win an Oscar. No thanks. I'd rather be Nick Fury or having fun being Mace Windu with a lightsaber in my hand. What? Did Sam Jackson just hint that the fact that Mace Windu is probably not dead and might be coming back? He's coming back. Anybody who doesn't think that Mace Windu is not coming back in one of these, you know, how many Star Wars series are showing up? I mean, we got the Obi-Wan series, and we're going to be talking about this latest episode, but there's no way that they don't bring Mace Windu back. If you have Sam Jackson who is down to come back as Mace Windu, you're going to do Mace Windu. You're going to, okay? You're going to squeeze every Sam Jackson drop that you can to get... That sounded weird. I know. I should rephrase that. They're going to, you know, just anything they can get from Sam Jackson, not just Nick Fury, also get some Mace Windu, of course. Purple lightsaber. Bring that purple lightsaber back. Let's do it. It's definitely, I think it's going to happen. It's definitely going to happen. This image is funny. I had a little laugh with this that image right there. Oh boy, there's me. There's my face on Ken's body right there. That's right. And by the way, that's exactly what my body looks like, if anybody's wondering. And I do wear underwear with my name on it. So thank you, Mr. Fear Jason, for putting that out there. I'll probably use that tomorrow in a thumbnail. Manny Matana, who played, I think he played Manny Matana. He's going to be joining the Ironheart series, and apparently the Ironheart series has begun production right now, so that's cool. This is random right here. First look at Agent King. The series follows Elvis Presley, who is inducted into a secret government spy program to help battle dark forces that threaten the country he loves. That's right. So we got the Elvis movie coming out, and we have a Netflix series that has Elvis as a spy. That's awesome. I'll watch it. I dig it. I think that's cool. And then, oh man, back at 2005 on this day, Batman began. Man, I still remember how excited I was for this movie. You know, finally, wow, we're getting a new Batman movie. I remember in like 2004 when the images were coming out, this very image right here, and talk about images, because if anybody was a Batman fan and you saw what Christian Bale looked like in the suit, all perched up, and then of course even like an image like this with that cape just long as fuck, It's just such a great Batman image. Such a great Batman image. But yes, 2005. Crazy. Crazy. I thought this was hilarious. Ghostbusters fans, you know exactly what this is from. But yeah, Stranger Things 4, you know, we're wondering what exactly is on Will's whatever drawing that he did that he's holding on to that we still don't know what the fuck it is. Maybe this is it right here. But yes, if you're a Ghostbusters fan, you get it. You get what's happening here. Just go back and watch Ghostbusters 2, and you'll understand if you haven't already. Joe Barton. So Joe Barton apparently was a writer on the Gotham PD spinoff from the Batman series, and apparently they just fired him. I mean, this is show business right here, and I'm sure he's a little bit angry about it. I'm willing to guess. But this is a quote right here from Mr. Joe Barton, who was writing that series, or helping write it, co-writing at least. I have the script over. I gave the script over in November, and HBO called to say they loved it and they were really excited. And then in January, my agent called to say I'd been fired. If you're going to get fired from a massive franchise, don't do it in 2 months before the film comes out. I saw Batman everywhere. It was like being haunted by Fathers for Justice. Poor guy. So this guy sends in the Gotham PD thing, and they love it. And he's like, cool, I got a gig for a Batman show. And then 2 months later, they fucking fire him. And then he's got to be like, oh, shit. There's like, of course, the marketing for the Batman happened everywhere, which is like, that's pretty shitty, but that's, that's studio life for you, I guess. But what's interesting about this, though, when it comes to Mr. Joe Barton, what's in the article right here that somebody pointed out for me, the guy is apparently writing the next film in the Cloverfield franchise. What? I think this person right here, Batman Can See You, he said this, and then somebody even mentioned, like, I talked about how, like, where the fuck is the Cloverfield movies just gone now? No more Cloverfield movies because Cloverfield Paradox didn't quite grab people like the other two Cloverfield movies. But apparently Mr. Barton right here certainly isn't struggling to find work. He's writing the next Cloverfield movie for franchise for the next film, I should say. But yeah. So I guess a new Cloverfield movie or series is going to be coming out as well. So sucks that he got fired from the Gotham PD show, but at the same time, it did convert into the Arkham Asylum show, and even Matt Reeves said himself in interviews that maybe they'll go back to the Gotham PD type show, but it just kind of went to the whole Arkham thing, and that whole idea they're going with instead of the Gotham PD. But then again, Matt Reeves said there's a possibility it could go back to the Gotham PD show. So, yeah, I can understand why Barton was upset, but at the same time, he still might come back and do, I don't know. But Cloverfield, that's exciting. I like that. And then speaking of aliens, China says its giant Sky Eye telescope detected possible extraterrestrial civilizations. China, that's right. They found what? China? Well, yeah, those guys, I don't know about them. Yeah, they found life somewhere else? I don't think so. If anything, America's going to find life before China, okay? China's not going to find it before we do, okay? Okay? Where's Elon Musk? All right, somebody call Elon. Find those alien civilizations. But that's scary. Anyways. These images are cool right here of the moon with trees that look like come on. Those are beautiful images right there. Peter Girardi, he says right here in a new quote about the Batman Caped Crusader series that's coming out, describe Batman Caped Crusader as an evolution of Batman the Animated Series in technique and style. Cannot wait. And you better believe that Mr. Scott McClellan and myself We'll be reviewing all those episodes because we are going, of course, weekly talking about Batman the Animated Series. So hopefully by the time we get done with the initial Batman the Animated Series and Batman and Robin Adventures and all that stuff on that weekly stream, this series will be coming out and we'll be doing a weekly review of that. That's right. That is correct. Congratulations to Brandon Crawford. Shortstop for the Giants. He played his 1500th game. So there's his first game right there, and there was today's game right there. Guy hasn't aged a bit. The hair just got a little bit longer. That's about it. Still one of the best all-time shortstops. Gotta love that. Mama Film Junkie here. I quote tweeted her because, with all the musical talks, and she posted this right here. She posted this GIF right here from Damn Yankees, and I'm kind of wondering, why hasn't there been a Damn Yankees remake? If nobody knows what movie I'm talking about, it came out a long time ago, but yeah, we watched it a lot. We did. Damn Yankees. It was great. And there was like a sexy little dance number that happened right here, which is funny. Hey, shocking. The Predator prequel, Prey, it's going to be streaming on Hulu. Yeah, it's R-rated for strong, bloody violence. I don't know if you guys got that from the trailer, but yeah. Shocking. Miles Teller said that he literally had jet fuel in his blood. Quote, he said, I get out of the jet and I have flame retardant particles and jet fuel in my blood. And Tom just goes, yeah, I was born with it, kid. Talk about, the making of this movie would be a movie in and of itself. But yeah, he had jet fuel in his fucking blood. That's insane. And then we got this art right here from Arthur Shaw. Well, I'm not going to say his last name, but yeah. There's some artwork right here of Lady Gaga as, of course, Harley Quinn. It hasn't even been made official yet, but of course, I think it's going to happen. It's got to happen, right? Funko Pop on the Batman Returns 30th anniversary is going to be releasing the Penguin and the Duck. The infamous Duck. That's right. I got to get it. And speaking of Barbie, Linda Carter was like, first look at Barbie. Goddamn, Linda Carter, the original Wonder Woman herself. Gorgeous, just gorgeous, and fabulous. That's for sure. Jeez. Okay. All right. Let's talk about the main topic here, which of course is Ezra Miller again. And yes, some cryptic messages that happened on the Instagram that I guess is mainly Ezra's, but I don't know if it was fully Ezra's. It's like I said, there's a lot of information out there or gonna be out there. I don't know. It's all been interesting. I saw it and people were sending me stuff, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh yeah, the Instagram is no longer there after these cryptic messages. And it's all interesting and it's weird because, as of right now, the biggest thing is that the narrative, the main narrative that's out there right now is the fact that that Ezra kidnapped a youngling, and then is running from the cops, like on the loose, which is not true. It's weird that it's really not that true, but then at the same time, it's like, well, then you got Ezra posting a bunch of cryptic messages, and it's like, oh boy, really gonna do all? Oh no, don't do that. But definitely wasn't. It's not like Ezra's on the run and he kidnapped somebody. First off, when it came to that image, somebody directed me to this. That image of course, Takata, the girl in question, or whatever she wants to go by, who made the video and said, no, I'm not kidnapped. I'm not doing this. Nothing. I hadn't been groomed or whatever the fuck. Somebody directed me to this Facebook page right here. So then we kind of know the date when this was posted, but I'm just kind of going by, okay, well, that's interesting. So This image right here that had Ezra and Takata, her girlfriend, and then some adults, which that's what I was emphasizing, was like, doesn't seem like any kidnapping or anything is happening right here. But this was on May 28th, which was okay. So we have like a little bit of a date with that because that was, I mentioned this on Monday and somebody mentioned that. I was like, wait a minute, there they were right here in front of this restaurant, which apparently they had orange chicken, has the best orange chicken, sure. So here we go right here, and here's the article right here that had screenshot the different cryptic messages that Ezra supposedly posted, which, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Ezra, but from what I gathered, there might be multiple people that handle the Instagram at one point, but just little memes right here, like people headache me, basically admitting that that Ezra, pretty much becoming a headache when it comes to a lot of people. Yes, sure. So admitting that. Then here's this meme right here, me remembering how I was nice, throwing up, when I should have said, who the fuck do you think you're talking to? Yeah. Well, I mean, when it comes to people that were actually spreading lies, which we've found out that, yes, there were some people that are spreading lies, I could see why Ezra posted this right here. And then we have this right here, which is interesting. Seems like it's like a little bit of a poem or something right here. I am shielded from negative people and their ill intent. My spirit, mind, soul, and success are not altered by anyone's envy. I am protected from all negative something people attempt to throw something at, or to throw at me. Subconsciously, consciously, I clear any and all, I can't read that part either, peers. Something peers. Yeah. Writing's not the greatest. Who are hidden enemies. So basically calling out the people who were once peers that were hidden enemies, which could very well be some people that are involved in this whole situation that we have heard that is, yes, that in fact spread lies. Message from another dimension. What is this, Batfleck? Had to make that joke. But, message from another dimension. I mean, this could be good promotion for The Flash. It kind of could be. And then this was the one that a lot of people were passing around right here. You cannot touch me. I am in another universe. So, yep, there's all the little memes or whatever the hell posted right there. The cryptic messages right there. So, and then, of course, the Instagram is now done, which I'm kind of wondering, and I'm wondering if any information will come out when information does come out, is when those were posted, did somebody within Ezra's group or Warner Brothers or whatever the hell kind of go, hey, what are you doing? You're supposed to remain quiet. Don't say anything. Don't post anything about anything. What are you doing? I'm willing to bet yes, possibly that. I don't know for sure. Again, But you'd think like, hey, you gotta just be quiet, because obviously there's a lot of people that are crying out for Warner Brothers Discovery and Ezra to post a statement, and they haven't yet. Nobody has. And to be honest, it's probably the best thing right now until all the facts and all the information is actually out there. Now, what's happened this past week, because with other things that have been happening in the world, when it comes to a lot of this stuff, when it comes to the right and the left, what I've seen that's been happening this week is the fact that the Ezra story is now reached conservative media. And of course, conservative media likes to use the term groomer a lot. And I'm not trying to say like when it comes to utilizing that word, if it's always wrong or always right. No, that's not the case. Again, it's never fucking just like black and white like that. There is a goddamn gray area, because there's some things that I've seen, specifically a week and a half ago in Dallas, where I went, yeah, that's not right. That seems a little bit odd when it comes to the whole argument about kids and grooming kids and whatnot. And I thought that was a little, what the fuck? But at the same time, that term does get thrown around a lot. And that's being thrown around big time when it comes to the Ezra story. And so obviously now that it's going to be very much in the conservative media world. Now it's just, I've seen just nothing but, but what's funny about it is when it comes to even the left, same thing. They're kind of going like this, Ezra's a villain kind of thing. And maybe he is in fact grooming people or groom this young lady right here. So that's what's kind of happening right now and what I've been noticing. So I'm just kind of going like, yeah. And all I can tell you guys is be patient for more information to come out and Ezra's side to hopefully remedy some of this. I'm not saying that Ezra's been an angel. Of course not. Again, this is just like the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard thing. You just really can't take sides in this whole thing because if you're taking one side, you're going to end up being on the side of some slimy fucking people. And that's the thing. There's some slimy fucking people when it comes to all this. And, some of that's just going to be coming out and hopefully some good, solid information will be coming out when it comes to all this. I can't say much right now, but I'm just, from what I've heard, that, yeah, some information will be coming out that's going to be showing some of this. And it's pretty difficult to constantly, have like this daily kind of show, streams and whatnot, and try to talk about all this. And I can understand why people are just going, one full, like going, what the fuck, this person, Ezra needs to be stopped, needs this, needs that, and what the hell is going on? I could totally see that. But at the other side of it too, I'm going, well, wait a minute here. We got to hear all the information. We got to get it all out there. We got to just figure it all out first. But, people automatically will do that, and I've seen people battle with each other over this, and I'm not trying to start any fights. Kumbaya, my lord. I'm just asking people to be patient. Just a little patience. Yeah. So, but yeah, I do feel sorry for the people working on the Flash movie. I do. Anybody who's working on the Flash movie, I'm like, oh man, must be a little bit of a struggle because you're working on a movie that's, big, huge, and something different. And, maybe they're worried that the movie's going to get scrapped. A lot of people are saying the movie's going to get scrapped. The movie's going to get scrapped. And hopefully when information from the side of Ezra comes out and solid information that shows that there's some slimy people that have been involved in this whole thing, hopefully that'll help. Hopefully that'll help things. But right now, it's just, like I said, it's kind of blowing up on the conservative side, and now it's going to get bigger and bigger when it comes to that because it's a hot topic when it comes to the word groomer. Yeah, there's a lot of things that are happening right now, and I'm just trying to tell you guys, hey, let's just be a little patient, okay? Let's get all the information first before we start, casting people out into the cornfield, before we want to burn Ezra at the stake. And so I'm just saying like that. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to, the truth will set you free, I guess. I don't know. But are we going to ever know the full-on truth? No. I don't think that's absolutely possible. But we just can't look at one side of it and then look at fucking TMZ that's really just pushing a lot of this stuff and a lot of other stuff. But so hopefully when it comes to this Instagram thing, all right, we don't hear anything from Ezra for a bit until like the information may be coming out that from Ezra's side. That's what I'm kind of hoping, but fuck, it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. But we will see. We will see, guys. Okay, so there is that. Hey, girl. The Ryan Gosling meme of always "Hey, girl." Yeah, well, this image of him as Ken is very much, hey, girl, my God. So, yes, we finally got our reveal. We got our reveal of Ryan Gosling as Ken, or as one of the Kens, I should say, because it's not, it's definitely not, it's not, he's not the only Ken, but yes, we saw this today. Whoops. So, here we go right here. Okay. There he is. Good old Ken wearing a jean jacket, sleeveless jacket with his underwear coming out of his jeans that are the same exact jeans as the jean jacket vest thing. And it says Ken on his undies. And he's got bleached blonde hair. That's right. There he is. Jesus Christ. What the fuck is this movie? What is this movie? My God, what is this movie? I am so intrigued, but worried at the same time. Greta Gerwig, she does indie type kind of movies, very kind of artsy fartsy type movies, is directing this. So that's intriguing in and of itself. At one point, Amy Schumer was going to be playing Barbie, which is drastically different from Margot Robbie. Let's face facts. Amy Schumer, Margot Robbie, there's a difference. A big difference. One is a comedian who, she's not ugly. She's okay looking. I wouldn't put her, I would never really been a fan of, I've been a fan of her comedy before, not lately. Her comedies kind of went down the shitter. But then you got Margot Robbie, who's a fucking 10. And so it's just like, what the fuck is this movie? And we heard too that it's almost like kind of like a multiverse thing where there's multiple Barbies and multiple Kens. That's what's funny about this whole thing. Multiple. So I'm just really intrigued by what is happening here. But there you go. There's good old Ken right there. I just don't know what this is. And then of course, though, the other fact that we know about this Barbie movie is the fact that the Barbie girl movie, or Barbie girl, I'm a Barbie girl song is not going to be in it. Which you kind of just go, well, why not? You'd think that I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. You think that would be in it. But at the same time, maybe they were like, no, we're going to promote this thing as a total cheese ball. But it's going to be something serious, going to be something weird. And Mr. Q right there, thank you for the $5 super chat. Hope Barbie is a horror movie with a plot twist. It very well could be. And it could be part musical for all we know because everything's a fucking musical right now. Joker 2 just like is the blueprint of 2022. 2023, I should say. So I just don't know what this movie, I'm just trying to like, what the fuck is this movie? Will Ferrell's in it too. A couple other people that are known in this movie. That first trailer is really going to be like, okay, we're going to get a sense of what this goddamn movie is. Because right now, it looks like a parody. It looks like a movie within a movie. Like when you watch something like Tropic Thunder and they show like a movie within a movie. That's what it's looking like right now. But then I'm like seeing all the other pieces and going, what? No, it's going to be something. I don't know. I'm intrigued, at least. I'm intrigued. But man, Ryan Gosling. Jesus Christ. A lot of people were like, what the fuck? But I'm just like, again, why do people just automatically just go like, nope, that's fucking stupid, that's this. It's like, they can't just like, well, wait a minute. Just kind of bring in all the things together and kind of realize that this movie is what, I don't know. And then there were some jokes that were happening too. Like obviously when Fear Jason put my face on there, I was like, yes. After Top Gun Maverick makes $1 billion, I'll shave the mustache and I'll bleach my hair. And I'll wear nothing but a sleeveless jean jacket with no shirt underneath. There you go. That'll be my new look. No, I'm not going to do that. No. Sorry. I won't do that. No. I won't, I've never wanted to bleach my hair. I like my brown hair, so I would never do that. Never, ever, 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 ever do that. Somebody said I should bleach my mustache. That would be weird. Anyways. Kenobi. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Episode 5. That's right. Season finale is next week, right? It's only 6 episodes in this first season, but Obi-Wan Kenobi, anybody else agree that this is probably the best episode of all 5? I mean, first episode was also good because it was like a slow burn and we're just getting familiar back with, Ewan McGregor and Obi-Wan Kenobi and kind of figuring out where this whole thing's going to go. Sure, but this one had a lot of action and some twists, some definite twists when it came to this episode. A lot of Vader. A lot of Vader, and I'm not going to say any spoilers just in case anybody hasn't seen it yet. Don't worry. I won't say spoilers, but man, we see some badass Vader shit that happens in this episode. Like something that has not been seen before, really, when it comes to a battle, a one-on-one battle. There's been some shit. And then just the opening of the episode. Ah, there it is. There it is. There was actually, there's actually people, and one specific person who has a very big voice when it comes to Disney stuff, who was disappointed that there wasn't a certain thing that has happened in this series. And then all of a sudden, episode 5 opens up. Hey, there it is. You just had to be a little patient. Why are we're just so impatient? We're just not patient. And I get it. The series has its flaws. The Reva character, just still, even though the Reva character was the best in this episode, still though, it's like, ugh. I don't know. I think it's the performance. To be honest, they should have got a better actress. I'm just saying. The Star Wars Twitter handle can call me racist if they want to. There's a whole thing about that too that maybe I'll talk about next week. That I had an article sent to me about certain things that Disney was doing, which was kind of like, and it kind of made sense, especially when it came to the whole calling out like the racism in the Star Wars fandom. Something kind of interesting. But anyways, yes. I really enjoyed this episode. Ended on a little bit of a cliffhanger, some twists, and like I said, some good Vader action, man, I tell you. Some good Obi-Wan action, too. Of course, it had the cliche stormtroopers just being terrible shots, and just stormtroopers are just there just to be stormtroopers. It'll never change when it comes to stormtroopers. But yes, I think this was my favorite episode of the season so far. Can't wait for the finale. See what happens with that. And then we have Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel. Jose, relax, Jose. Couldn't de-age him. He still looks very young, okay? Anyways, Miss Marvel. I did not think I was going to enjoy this series like I am. I really didn't, and maybe that's what was good, is I went in with low expectations, and I'm going, wow, this is not just some CW-looking show like we thought when we saw the trailer. This show is actually pretty damn good. Okay, I'm actually really enjoying it. Iman Vellani, who plays Kamala. I'm probably saying her name wrong. But she's super likable, very likable. Everybody in the cast is doing pretty well. I'm digging the whole, the background of her and questions that are asked. Obviously she's got the Muslim background. We got a little bit more of that happened in this, and I'm kind of going, okay. And then there are explanations of things when it comes to the culture. I was like, all right, you're doing a good job with this. But I'm specifically loving like the Edgar Wright style, I don't know, editing and the visuals that are up there. I mean, it's very much taking a page out of Edgar Wright's book of like how they do things when it comes to transitions, when it comes to, again, I think I said that when it came to the first episode, just like showing text messages on screen and how they utilize the environment to show what messages are being sent. Pretty cool. So I'm surprised at how much I'm digging this. Probably digging this a little bit more than Hawkeye. I'm just saying. Maybe digging this a little bit more than Hawkeye. But this one further along, obviously this is an origin story. So when it comes to, our Miss Kamala, is the fact that, she's learning a little bit more about her powers, a little bit more about the history of the powers. And then, of course, now we got people that are after her, so it's like, oh, getting a little crazy. But yeah, it is. I'm actually I'm surprised of how much I'm enjoying Miss Marvel. And I don't know if you guys haven't given it a shot yet because you thought, look, CW. Trust me, CW wishes they could be even just a little bit like this. Yes, just a little bit like this. So there you go. All right. There are my reviews for those new episodes. Let's get to your Twitter questions. Oh, boy. You guys okay? What's going on here? Anyways, all right, so where are we doing here? Okay, let's see let's get to these Twitter questions right here. Okay. Find it if I could find them. Of course. All right, here we go. Not many Twitter questions, and yes, I did forget. I was going for the hump, and I forgot to pee. Yeah, there's a joke right there. There's a joke. But yeah. Hey, what's going on, Rhea? Good to see you. So we got. I did put hum day, so maybe not a hump day, but if you're getting a Hummer today, then yeah. So we'll see. Anyways, okay. So we got Eric Blake right here. Hey, Dave. Here's something for you in honor of Father's Day. What's the ultimate flick to sit down and watch with Pops? Exactly. Top Gun Maverick. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people that are going to be seeing Lightyear, of course, this weekend, but I think a lot of people are going to also go see they're also going to see Top Gun Maverick for sure. Yeah, for sure. Okay, and then we got Ronak right here. WBD dealing with Ezra, Johnny, and Emperor Heard. What the hell is this? What the hell was this girl trying to do right here? Jesus Christ. Boom. Yeah, jeez. Yeah, WBD is having some difficulties. And then we got Ryan. Obviously, it's possible for the Joker to exist in a universe without Batman, but isn't that like Jenny in a universe without Gump? Jenny. Milk and cookies, yang yang. Yeah, I mean, you have a point there, but at the same time, the Joker really can. The Joker really can be its own thing. What the hell is going on there? You see that? The background. Why is the background doing that? Hold on. There we go. Wow, the background just got a little crazy right there. Jenny. But anyways. What's going on in here? Are we causing some shit here? What are we talking about? Jeez, let's relax here. Worried about the mods here. But anyways, my last and final thought of the week, since it is Wednesday, is when it comes to the Ezra, I guess talked about Ezra twice. 2 shows talking about Ezra, and all I could say is be patient. Let's see what happens when it comes. Let's get everything first before we start casting people out until the yeah, of course I'm clueless because I'm trying to do a show here. I know that's what it is, Mattia. I'm trying to do a show here, and I don't know what's going on. Somebody is not welcoming. I don't know who's not welcoming. It always seems like everybody's fucking welcoming in here. I don't know. Who knows what's going on? Yeah. You guys go off in the chat right there. As long as everybody's peaceful and nobody's fighting, that's all that matters when it comes to the chat. That's all I just ask for when people are in the chat and everything is just everybody's just cool with each other. So, anyways, what the fuck is I know. What is happening with the mods? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Everything's good, hopefully. My God. Nothing is a problem. It's all fine. Okay, good. I'm hoping that everything's good. Dave's talking about Ezra, and we're going on about backdoors in Chicago. Okay, that's interesting. So, yeah, I don't know. Kat, you need to relax there a little bit, please. Okay? All right, we're good. We're good. Nighthawk says we're good. Okay. Anyways, but yeah, when it comes to the Ezra stuff, yeah, just wait. Just be patient before we start canceling The Flash, before we start canceling Ezra, before everything is happening. We just got to get all the facts. We got to get all the information. A lot of things are happening. The narrative out there is currently right now with some people is Ezra kidnapped somebody who's young and groomed that person, and that seems to be the case. And from what I gather, that's not the case, but we got to get more of the information that's coming out there. So just be a little bit patient. That's all. Just be a little patient when it comes to all this. So that's it. That's it. So, and, that's pretty much what's happening when it comes to the Ezra situation. And I just got to let, just be patient. Just be patient when it comes to all this. That's all. That's what it is. Let's see. What is happening here? Jesus Christ. All good, Dave. Please carry on. Thank you, Casey. You know, you can have somebody that's not causing a ruckus. I always can count on you, Casey. That's why I love you, man. But all right, so that's pretty much it. It's my fault, Dave. I turned this civilized land into chaos. Civilized land into chaos. So, okay. It's fine. All right, we're good. Everybody's good. Please be good. I want to start, like, kicking some of you motherfuckers out. We're just making sure everybody's good. But, hey, we got the post-show stream that's going to be happening after this. So, you members, be on the lookout for the link. I'll post it for you. And we'll talk a little bit after this. And that's about it. Let's see. Yep. All right. All right, guys. Why is that not there anymore? Where's the subscribe button? Come on, subscribe button. Where are you? There you go. All right, guys. Make sure you smash that like, thumbs up before you leave. Do all that stuff. Let's make sure you smash that like, thumbs up before you leave. Like I said, this is the Wednesday show, so I'll see you guys in the Vodka stream on Friday. For you members, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell so you know when I'm doing this stuff. Join if you want to become a member and join in the post-show stream. Do all that, and of course the links are provided down below with the Patreon and all this kind of stuff. Everything is down there provided to you below. All right, guys. Love ya. Members, I'll see you soon. Everybody else, I'll talk to you later.